I realized something at 2:47 a.m. and it ruined my sleep forever. I was lying in bed, phone in my hand, scrolling without thinking. Not because I was tired. Because I didn't want to think. That's when it hit me. I wasn't exhausted from work. I was exhausted from avoidance. Every day felt busy. But nothing felt meaningful. Weeks were passing, but my life felt paused. I kept telling myself I had time. Time to start. Time to fix things. Time to become who I said I wanted to be. But that night, staring at the ceiling, I asked a question I'd been avoiding for years. What if time wasn't waiting for me? What if it was watching me? And that's when my phone buzzed. A notification I don't remember turning on. It said something I still can't explain. And I wish I'd ignored it. The message wasn't scary. That's why it worked. It didn't threaten me. It didn't warn me. It simply said, "Not today either." At first, I laughed it off. Some glitch. Some app one forgot about. But the next day, everything followed the same pattern. Wake up. Rush. Distraction. Promises to myself I wouldn't keep. And at night, another notification. Still waiting. I started noticing things I hadn't before. How often I delayed uncomfortable tasks. How quickly I reached for comfort. It felt like something was tracking my decisions. Not my location. My choices. I told myself I was imagining it. Until I tried to change the pattern. That's when the message changed. This time, it didn't feel neutral. It felt disappointed. The moment I tried to improve, everything got harder. I woke up early on purpose. Didn't touch my phone. Did the thing I'd been avoiding for months. It felt uncomfortable. Messy. Real. For the first time in a long while. I felt present. That night, I waited for the notification. It arrived later than usual. It read, "So you noticed." My chest tightened. Because it felt personal now. The next day, resistance showed up everywhere. Distractions felt louder. Doubts felt heavier. It was like something didn't want me to change. I almost quit. Almost went back to comfort. That's when I understood something terrifying. Comfort wasn't neutral. It was a trap I'd been choosing willingly. And the moment I accepted that, the messages stopped completely. Silence is scarier than noise. No notifications. No reminders. No messages. At first, I felt relief. Then anxiety. Because without the messages, there was no one to blame. Every decision was mine again. Days passed. Then weeks. I kept improving. Slowly. Imperfectly. But something felt off. Like I was being watched without proof. One night, I opened my phone out of habit. No alerts. Just my reflection in the dark screen. That's when it hit me. The messages were never controlling me. They were reflecting me. They stopped when I stopped lying to myself. And that's when I realized the scariest part. If the messages were gone, why did I still feel like time was running? Time doesn't chase you. It replaces you. People think fear comes from loss. It doesn't. It comes from wasted potential. I thought time was something I owned. something flexible, something forgiving. But time doesn't argue. It just moves on. Every day I avoided discomfort. I wasn't resting. I was surrendering. Not to failure, but to a smaller version of myself. The messages weren't punishment. They were proof. Proof that deep down, I already knew what needed to change. Most people never get messages. They just wake up one day and realize it's too late. I got lucky. But luck expires too. So now I live differently. Not motivated. Not fearless. Just honest. Because if the messages ever come back, I don't think I'll get another chance.